20 minutes in, Diddy's team immediately started objecting to her testimony. Now, the reason why they are objecting is because they're trying to say not even trying. He literally said in court, Diddy's attorney, that everything Dawn is saying is a lie, and it makes no sense that they allow people who have these random stories of what allegedly happened physical violence-wise to get on the stand because this isn't a domestic violence case. Now, the judge or the government is like, well, honestly, if we're talking about violence, it adds to count one. It adds to us being able to talk about the coercion and Diddy being able to basically allegedly like scare people into allowing him to do what he wanted to do.
Because they said one thing Dawn said is after she saw Diddy beat Cassie the next day,
he came in the room
and threatened her.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Dawn is testifying that exactly what she talked about in her civil suit, in addition to some other things, that they were in a house in LA in 2009. Diddy beat Cassie because Cassie wasn't finished allegedly making his food on time, and the next day he came in the room to talk to her and her band member, and he basically told them, allegedly that he told them, don't say anything. What y'all saw up there was passion, and when people say stuff about things like this about me, they end up missing. That is what Dawn is alleging. So the government is like, this is definitely relevant because it'll show that, number one, he was conscious of guilt, conscious of what we're trying to prove is that he knows what he's doing, but he allegedly like makes people feel scared so that they will just continue to let him do what he wants to do. So today, Monday, people were wondering if Dawn is going to get back on the stand. The judge said when he dismissed Dawn, you can enjoy your weekend, but we will see you on Monday. And today they will have a conversation about what the scope of her testimony can be, how much she can go into and how it relates to the actual charges. But the judge, I'm going to tell you, he was upset. He was pissed off at Diddy's attorney because he was like, you've known that she was one of the witnesses all this time, and you knew what the scope of her testimony was going to be.
Right.
Yeah, why you didn't say something before? And Diddy's attorney was like, well, we can't say that we knew what she was going on the stand and get on the stand to say. So there was a back and forth about that.
Be the questions, though. It should be the questions. The prosecutor's answering the questions. She just can't get on the stand and just say whatever. She has to answer the questions coming from the prosecutor.
Yeah, but it's directed. Like, you ask certain questions because you want to get certain things from her. So Diddy's team is basically saying y'all are unfairly adding additional conversation about the violence and not about what we're actually here for. But they're saying the violence equals to what we're here for.
I understand that, but also she filed a civil suit, so they do know what she's going to probably say on the stand.
Now, and on the terms of the civil suit, the same day that she got on the stand, Diddy's team filed to have that civil suit thrown out. They filed the documents on Friday, and they pointed out a series of reasons that Dawn's lawsuit shouldn't go any further. They talk about statute of limitations, improper group pleas, and on and on. It's like really legalese, but basically